What's time? It's your boy Ruyag, and I am checking in with Third. You already know LRB shit, man. You know how we rock out, man. Turn up. Yeah.
Watch your mouth, cause I don't play that shit. Turn your back and I'll take your bitch. Want to smoke, then I'll bring that shit. Throwing shots, you can't take no hits. When they talking, let's throw them hands. Watch your back and pick up your mans. Knock him out and then count to 10. Introduce the new champion. Watch your mouth, cause I don't play that shit. Turn your back and I'll take your bitch. Want to smoke, then I'll bring that shit. Throwing shots, we can't take no hits. When they talking, let's throw them hands. Watch your back and pick up your mans. Knock him out and then count to 10. Introduce the new champion. Best believe I'm sick-minded. Lost my mind and now I can't find it. Best believe the Lord saved you, almost took the life that he gave you. Best to pray and be grateful, cause the plans ahead will be painful. I am unstable, I am not crazy. You aiming at me, but that shit do not faze me now.
Let's go. Hey, we got some bars in the building. Okay. I'm with it. Yo, it's your boy SB High Star. We here on the HTG Podcast where anything goes. Who got in the building?
It's Killer K checking in.
Killer K.
Yo, it's your boy Cass. Y'all already know what time it is.
Y'all already know. Shout out Gorgeous Red. I deleted it. BM. Shout out Diana. You feel me? They got that PTO. You know what I'm saying? What PTO stand? What are they saying? Prepare the others. You know what I'm saying? They only prepare the others.
Part-time. It's prepare the others on that shit.
Yeah, it's prepare the others on the HTG Podcast. Hey, we got some silent assassins in the building. My boy, you want to introduce yourself?
Yo, my name Hugh.
Hugh? Okay, what's up with you, bro? Everything good? I done found the shooter.
DJ Hood, Rich Hugh.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, thanks for coming to the HTG Podcast, my boy. Hey, we got two more silent assassins back here.
It's your boy D1.
D1 in the building. You already know what time it is.
It's your girl Shanti.
Shanti.
Hey.
Formally.
Stop.
I'm fucking with it. It's all love.
Why are you doing this to me?
Hey, man, you already know you on the team. We just signed a new contract, baby. We with it. Hey, you already know what time it is. Hey, we got special guests.
Come take flight
To where?
to Hennyland.
Quashay? Yeah. Okay, man. Quashay. Hey, she the fighter. That's the one that's she with this shit. What's up, my boy? Introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Rocco full-time, yo. LRB shit.
Go full time.
And I'm the third KEC, or y'all can call me QB.
Okay. All right. We about to go to Hennyland, baby. You already know what time it is. So listen, I want to thank y'all for coming to the HTG Podcast.
Come take flight
To where?
to Hennyland.
Second rule is to have fun. And rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. So we're going to take a shot for the podcast. I got my cups on sipping. Salute to everyone, you know what I'm saying? My boy on D-Top.
I hate drunk.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, after that, Con Hill. But hey, we back on it, man. We on the HTG Podcast with Anything Go. Hey, so you say the third KEC?
Yeah.
And then QB?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which one you want to go by that?
You just call me third.
Third, okay, I'm okay.
Third.
Third in a minute. So look, hey, tell me a little bit about you. Where you from? What you represent, things of that nature.
I'm born and raised in Greenville, but I live in Piedmont.
Piedmont?
Since I was about like 6 or 7.
Bessie?
Shout out to B.
Big P. But yeah, I'm a local artist. I've been in South Carolina pretty much my whole life, but I fell in love with music. Started doing it in church back in little days when I was just a little jit.
Legit. What church you was at?
Flat Rock Missionary Baptist.
Flat Rock.
Yeah.
Flat Rock. They kept a good basketball team back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
Flat
was
Rock. Okay. Oh, you was.
That's back when it was good.
Back when it was good. My boy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Philly, like, north side of Philly, but
Hey.
yeah. But grew up in Piedmont, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But shoot, really, like with music, like that shit kind of like run in the family, like with my sisters, like run for my sisters and my brothers and shit all down. We just kind of picked it up with my big brother. Shout out Ravage. Been doing this since I was about like 13, and that's really, that's it.
That shit. Philly, north side of Philly.
Yes, sir.
Piedmont. Doing it with your big brother. What did I say? LV for what it is?
LRB.
LRV?
LRB.
LRV, okay.
Like
Real brother. Okay, I like that. Okay, I call you Q.
Yeah, you kind of kill, kind of quarter, it don't matter.
Quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bennettsville. Sorry.
Bennettsville. Okay. What Bennettsville at?
Boondocks.
Boonies.
Like what is near?
That's down. That's low.
I know about Bennettsville. Yeah, that's down
Marlboro
there.
County. Yeah.
Marlboro
Shout out-
County?
Yeah, shout out to me.
Oh yeah, I'm from Marlboro County. Yeah. I got some homies down there.
Yeah, you know.
What you doing up here?
Just moved up here. You know, I got family up here, but
Tell them don't be acting all
I know them, you know what I'm saying? They're my dogs right there, you know. Just been my dog for a long time, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to support, you know what I'm saying? My dogs,
Yeah, that's what's
yeah,
up.
be shit, yeah.
Yeah, like real
Big
brother.
LRB shit.
Yeah.
I like that though. I like that. That's real cool. That's real cool. So look, what I've been hearing, so my boy D, one of my ear, you know, he was like, man, a little nigga, he got fucked with her, bro. She be rapping and shit. She doing these showcases and things like that. He said you been placing like top 3 things of that nature. So tell me about, like, before we get into the music, tell me what it's like doing a showcase in a whole different city and don't nobody know who the hell you is.
Especially with like Atlanta. Atlanta's a big place with music. A lot of artists come out of there. So going to Atlanta, going to Columbia, doing these showcases, a lot of them show love to a lot of the artists that are already there because, you know, it's easy for them to come. So it's kind of hard to get people to come to a show, especially if it's out of town. Atlanta's like 2 hours from my house.
Yeah.
So trying to get people down there. But once you get down there and you start performing and people really start vibing with you, it's they support you. Like that's how I ended up placing. I placed 4th in the very last showcase that I did, and I only had maybe I think one person with me that went down there with me, and I ended up placing top 4 out of 15.
Yeah.
Just based off of showing love from the crowd.
Yeah. So you interact with the crowd when you perform.
Yeah, I try to.
You got that song you had sing is very aggressive.
Listen.
But I mean that's good though. Because I mean, like if you could perform, if how you did that in the studio, if you could imitate that or duplicate that on stage, like that's a lot of energy. So people can gravitate to the energy.
Yeah, I think with a lot of the female rappers that's in the game now, like most of them, you hear them talking about popping pussy, shaking booty, and really I'm trying to appease to different audiences, not just the female artists, but the males too. So when I'm at a show and I'm hyped, the dudes be in the back just bopping their heads like, okay, yeah, she hard. So if I'm but I have my slow moments too. I have my little slow songs or stuff that you can vibe to, but most of the time I'm hype. I'm just a hyper person. Like I have ADHD. Like, you gonna see me bounce around the stage. The doctor. It's a diagnosis.
They be making up shit for people that they don't understand. Don't believe. You ain't gotta believe them. No, you ain't got. Don't label yourself. Don't label. You know what I'm saying? Don't label yourself.
Well,
like
I don't see it as like a disability.
Yeah.
Honestly, I use it to my advantage. Like I have my times when it's rough to focus, but music it comes naturally. It's easy for me. So if I can apply that to my music, it's just fun. So
it's like an outlet.
Yeah.
It's like okay, that's what's up. So when did you so you started in church, you were singing "God Come Save Me," and then when did you get to the other side? What was the word? Coerced into the world of music.
I wouldn't say I got coerced into the music. So my mom is the one that really brought me into the church. She's a youth pastor. She started off as a youth pastor. Now she's a co-pastor for a church. But my dad, he got me into the R&B, old school. And that's when I started like, okay, so this is what other music is like. Yeah. And from then I started writing poetry and stuff to get like our emotions out. And that's how I had my outlet. And the poetry turned into songs. And then one day, this one, he started rapping before I did. Yeah. And he's the one that kind of inspired me to start rapping myself. He was just like, you need to go to the studio and try to record a song. And I went, and I was just like, well, this is amazing. I like this.
Okay. I like that. See, so we're going to, here on the HTG Podcast with Anything Goes, so you do research a little bit. But your uncle rap too, don't he? Killer Cam?
Yeah.
I know Killer Cam from the block, so this Killer Cam new. Yeah, so he be with Dirty Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he got a couple names out here. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, shout out to him though. But yeah, so bro, so with the rap, so y'all here as a team, are you also an artist, or you sitting back trying to put all your energy into the third so you can?
Yeah, I'm an artist myself, but at the same time, I be trying to push like everybody. Like like you say, we got a whole team, so I just be like gravitating to everybody, like, you know, just being the support system. That's it. Like, you know, just trying to be there for them at the same time.
Okay. You sound like a plan. You chilling.
Yeah, really chilling. Yeah.
You be popping? Do you pop? Do you get out? You support?
I been supporting them LRB for about 5 years.
Yeah.
About 5-6 years. Yeah, my boys, man.
Yeah. You gotta get emotional. Hugh, what's up, my boy? So what part you play in the game?
Oh shit, I mean, I'm the homie too.
Yeah.
They are the homies and shit, like LRB shit, you know. I'm a DJ and shit, so I mean I DJ for the guys and shit, but shit, I'm all support too. We all support each other, you know.
Okay, you be DJing?
For sure.
Do you DJ locally around here?
I've been picking up a couple years later.
I buy you like the dude I seen last night. What's the name? But I'm gonna holler at you though. I might have something for you with the DJ. You know how to DJ for real though?
For sure.
You been doing that shit
Nice.
since the beginning, like,
Nice.
for a long time. You started that shit at Allen. I put that out there. You started that shit.
Allen.
Allen
Yes.
University.
You started that shit.
Are you in the Allen?
I did
Okay,
too.
you in Allen? Y'all in Allen? Oh, y'all went to Voorhees. Y'all know Voorhees? Y'all heard of Voorhees College? Yeah, I went to Voorhees. You went to Voorhees.
Ain't no matter. It's over with.
Yeah.
We don't.
That's like what she said.
Hey, you.
Right across the street from Benedict
Yeah.
in the project. What y'all like? What y'all like when y'all was at? What's the best thing y'all liked about Allen when y'all was down there?
The people I met. I am just being honest, like just the people that I met down there.
That's where LRB started.
Yeah.
I ain't
started
gonna
that
lie,
shit
party
down
lit, though.
Parties
Parties.
lit.
Party lit.
Yeah. Party be lit too. Party be lit too. Alright. I don't party no more, like fuck that, but yeah, it's back down.
It can be like that sometimes, man. I still party, man, but it's more business for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's business. I try to go in, handle my business, and go on about my business.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. That's what I do. What you think, Killer? You get business?
Definitely.
Always business. So, all right, what's the first song you recorded?
Ooh. I don't even like this song no more.
She don't like it no more.
That shit hard. I don't care.
Oh my God. What was the first song that I recorded? Missing Me. Yeah. That was my first ever song. That was the first time I went to a studio. That was the first song I recorded. And at the time, I loved it. I was like, oh yeah, I got bars.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm listening to it, and as I've progressed, I was like, yeah, I don't see me listening to that too many times.
What inspired that song, Missing Me?
Missing Me is about, Lord, it's about exes that always come back because they always come back.
Mm-hmm.
They always come back.
Talking to y'all. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all always come back. So was it more of a emotional saying? Well, you were saying you missing me, or like just like hey, you miss everything you had type shit?
So yeah, mostly like you missing everything I had. Like the chorus is like, you say you missing me, but I don't give a middle finger. I put 2 fingers in there. What the fuck did I say? You say you missing me, but I don't give a middle finger. I put you in. What the hell did I say?
It was the first song.
I don't remember.
We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna find it.
Oh,
it's. One day.
I don't know if it's even on SoundCloud anymore. I think I took it down.
We're gonna you gotta put it back up and run them numbers up. Let them know. Like gotta let them know this where I started it. They gotta see the growth.
Yeah.
They gotta see
I've been thinking about that because I when I say I don't really like the song no more, because it was my taste in beats. It was the taste in the lyrics. It was just an emotional song for me because I felt like that's, it's a channel for me. So yeah. I was projecting what I was feeling at the time. I was like, I got annoyed with all, like, stop coming back to me. Like, you left, leave me alone, stay over there. And that's kind of how the song came about. So it became an outlet. So once I got over it, I was like, oh, I don't really like this song, cut that off. I don't want to hear this no more.
Man, you got past that place in life. You got past that place in life. Killer, what's popping with you?
No, I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Mhm.
Everything good?
I'm chilling.
Okay, so musically, where you at now? Like with music, where you feel you at now?
I feel like I've progressed to the point to where, because I can write songs about different topics. Like, I try not to do the stereotypical music, you know, all the hype songs you hear. Most of the songs that I write are still based on experiences that I've gone through or going through or whatever. But I write songs about different things even if I haven't been through them. Like, I have a song he's featured on now. It's called Thoughts, and that one came from a place to where I was dealing with a lot mentally, and it was just like, how can I say this without sounding crazy?
Yeah.
You know, so it's called Thoughts, and so it's like I got thoughts running across my head is basically the chorus. It's like, seems like I'm always going to war with myself. I always put my feelings on the shelf. I got too many voices that's talking to me, too many forces that's working through me. And so, you know, that's just how I felt at the time. So I was like, okay, how can I put this into a song? And it all came together. And he was dealing with a lot at the time. So I was like, bro, I want you to hop on this song. I feel like you can really add your little touch to it. And that's just one of the songs that I love now. I feel like as I progress, I'll probably be like, I don't want to hear that no more either.
Nah, it'd be like that. You gotta grow with each one. Each one should be something different. Like, it's like a I guess I'd say it's like a page in a chapter.
Right.
And then once you get that complete, then you go to the next chapter. You know what I'm saying? That's like poetry to me, you know. I just try to write poetry. So alright, so tell me this, what school you went to?
I went to Woodmont.
Woodmont Wildcat. Yeah, I love hate relationship with them.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. So you obviously you out of school and things of that nature, right? So how do you feel like what would you how can I say it? You doing music. What would it take for you to do music full time? And I ask this question because it's a lot of people that say they want to be artists and they want to do music and they want to do this and do that, and it's their passion. But everybody always looking at an end goal of superstardom and being famous, right? So what would it? We ain't got to put a number on it, but let's say you have a 9 to 5, you work or whatever. That's it. Like for that 9 to 5, let's say you got a 9 to 5, you make X amount of dollars a week. If you could do music and make X amount of dollars a week without having a job, would you do it?
If I could make the money that I'm making now just strictly doing music, I would do it.
Yeah.
Just because right now I work a 9 to 5, really, but I also do music, and I'm trying to get to the point to where this is my only source of income. I mean, I do photography too.
Okay.
But if it comes down to photography and music, I would rather do the music rather than the photography. But my end goal is to have multiple streams of income. So it's gonna be the music, but that's gonna be like the main source. But I also, you know, have ideas for business plans. I want my photography up off the ground. I'm trying to get into videography and, you know, do that so that I can also build up the brand LRB, because it's a brotherhood thing, you know, but it's marketing, it's promotion, we want to help out in like the community, give back. So that's kind of just where it started off. It's like helping everybody around. So with multiple streams of income on top of the music is my end goal. Okay,
that's smart. Yeah, I sometimes have people like people be like they so attached to fame and they want to be famous, and then they're like, but I'm like, if I can make the money, like I would say, if I can make the money I make at my job just doing this podcast, I'd be straight. Cause I ain't gotta do this enough. Like, if I can do it 3 times a week and make the money, that'd be cool. But some people like, I want to be famous. I want people to scream my name. Like, nah, bro, I just want some money.
Don't get me wrong, I want the fame, but it's not that important. I would rather have the money that comes along with it than the fame in itself. Yeah. I make music for myself, but if I want to make money off of something that I love, that's what my mom always told me. She was like, the thing that you're gonna do is gonna be something you love and something you would do for free, which is really what I'm doing now. I put my own money and time into it, and until I can get paid to do it, I'll continue to do it. Okay, that's what's up. I'm with it. Cash out, what's popping over there?
Chilling.
You just chilling?
Huh? I just got good news.
Yes. Can you share? Nah, you can't share. I mean, what's up? It's Chantal.
Huh?
What's popping?
Chilling.
Big C. What's good? What you got? You got any thoughts rushing through your head right now? Yeah, nah. Okay, yeah. I was wondering. I ain't know if I had to put it on my shoulders and carry us all the way through.
You just go to Georgia. That's the only place you want to.
Those are the only showcases that I've been like invited to. That's how I ended up in Atlanta.
But you known down there.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm known. I'm really pretty new to the music thing. Anyways, just like I know some people even in Greenville don't even know that I do music, and I share it on my page. I share it on my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that, and people still don't know that I do music. But I'm working on building a fan base now because I realize like it's hard enough to get people that that be around you that know you do music to come. But if you build a fan base, it's easier for people to pop out to shows because if you have fans in different areas and you come to that area and like, oh, I know her. Let me go pop out to the show, especially because most of the time, before a certain time, the shows are free to get into.
Do you see progress from the shows that you done won though? Do you feel like?
I feel like
the competitions you done won. Like, do you feel like people are fucking with you, or they feel that you?
I think so. Just because, especially for my last show, going in by myself, and then having just a crowd of people cheering for me, because it was based on at the end. It was based on, who the crowd cheered for the loudest. And for me to place fourth and only had one person that I knew personally down there to support me.
Music was hit and they were really rocking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real though.
And that's what feels good to me.
Yeah.
People that can either relate to or
like
vibe
I'm saying,
with
but
it.
that was progression right there. Just seeing it. You feel me? Like
Definitely.
you said, I feel it. That's what's up.
I actually got a showcase coming up this weekend on Saturday. And this showcase is a big showcase because it's the top prize, first place gets $10,000. Yeah, and I had to qualify for that one. I had to place at least top 10 in this last show to make it to this one. So when I placed fourth, I qualified for this one, and this is the big show.
You already got the song?
Oh yeah.
Can we get a leak?
You want to get a? I can.
Nah, you ain't got to leak. You ain't got to leak. If you want to, you can. But
I figured. So the way that I decided I was gonna come about it, I was going to basically introduce myself since a lot of people don't know me in Atlanta. So I made a song called The Third. And it's like THE, that 3RD, that KEC, that's me. I rep LRB, we are the team, we can't be beat. This a movement, it's exclusive, don't you wish you could be me? This that THE, that 3RD, that KEC, that's me. And it's really just based on a lot of the stuff that's just introducing myself, getting to know me. So I think the second verse is like, I earned everything I got, and I got 2 cars that set the spot, and I worked too hard to ever stop. And I'm in too deep to miss the plot. Say I'm way too blessed to ever cry. Gotta reach 10 M's before I die. Gotta make sure all my family's set. Gotta live my life with no regrets. I'm not gonna stop till I see my face up on the screen. And I'm always saying what I mean.
Okay. I'm with it.
I can't drop it. If you want to hear, you gotta come to the show.
You gotta make them come forward.
You gotta make them come forward. So tell me, how's it like being? Okay, you said your mom, so she's supportive, right?
Yeah.
How does it feel like when you're doing what you're doing, having a significant other? Are they supportive of all the moves you're making?
I don't have a significant other.
It's like fuck it.
It's really just my brothers and my family.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. Dating wise, it's just not working out for me right now.
You ain't got time for it?
I mean, I have time for it. People make time for the people that they want to deal with, but I look for a certain quality in people, and I'm very open, I'm very honest, and I communicate with people, and a lot of times around my age, people are not at that point in their lives. So trying to find somebody on the same wavelength is hard.
Just continue to do your thing.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's time, it's time.
Exactly.
When it's time, it's time. What's up? You alright? You good over here?
Cool.
I just want to make sure I keep checking on you. Oh boy. Alright, that's what's good. Oh boy. So what you so with the music thing, where you at right now? Are you recording anything? Do you have anything that you about to put out? Anything like that?
Right now, I done took a break on recording music, but I've been writing a lot. Yeah, I just been writing a lot. Yeah, like working on like a joint, like something joint with my little brother Blue Dirty. Just working on features with the team and a couple of people that I did features out here in Columbia with. And other than that, I'm really just chilling. Like I said, just getting back on it.
That's what's up. You gotta see everybody got it. It's almost like you just know your lane, know your place, and do what you gotta do to push the cause y'all. What I'm hearing is brand come first. So y'all brand, so y'all just pushing it forward. Okay. Yeah. But I forgot to get y'all vaccinated.
No.
Oh, all right. Everybody. Yeah. Nah, just fucking with y'all. I gotta fucking with y'all. Hey, so tell me this. Y'all like OnlyFans? I was just saying they said I seen that they're gonna cancel it, so I just want to know.
They actually posted today saying they're not going all the adult content. They said they're not going to ban it come October 1st because they were about to lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like that was most of the content that was on OnlyFans. So they retracted it and said, yeah, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it.
You put that, yeah, that was a big statement, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just made my page. You know what I'm saying? So I got that going right there. You know what I'm saying? I got this.
I'm making me one too.
I got this exclusive, the kneecap page. You know what I'm saying? Ashy knee.
Not the ashy knee. Okay.
So I got the new page for the kneecap down. Yeah, that's what we doing.
That guy ashy kneecap.
Yeah, that's my new page. That's my new page. I'm trying to start a genre also. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? We want to push it. What's up? You say? Okay, we're gonna arm you up. While I'm arming all y'all up, can we get some artists that inspire y'all?
Meek Mill, T.I., Lil Wayne, Lil Durk. Yeah.
That's what everybody says he sounds like. Is Lil Durk. I say that a lot.
Look, I fuck with Lil Baby too, like new generation wise.
Shit, you. Real talk.
Alright, shit. That's pretty much it right there. Well, not really is, but that's off top.
I feel like my biggest inspiration for music was Alicia Keys. And I know it was like, oh, I'm a rapper. What does that have to do with that? But as a kid, like the only thing I asked for Christmas as a kid growing up was her albums. Every new CD that came out, I wanted every single one, and I still have them. I wouldn't say I can sing. I mean, I can hold a note. You know, but I can harmonize a little bit.
Singing in the house all day.
That's it. The house. I can be in the shower singing to the top of my lungs, thinking I sound like good, but
from a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do y'all be in the studio? Or how hard do y'all be on the craft as a whole? Like all together.
Well, all together, like I said, recently it just like slowed down. Like everybody kind of like trying to get this stuff back together.
Yeah, a lot of everybody's hitting real life situations. So everybody's trying to build back up.
We've been trying to still be there.
Be like that though. Be like that though. You gotta stay with the dream though.
Yeah,
but
I'm never gonna give up.
Before then, like when we started linking up, and up until now, I say I gave it a 7. I don't even got like a little 7. We've been doing, cause we like at least everybody in the group got a song with each other.
That sound like all right, shit. You gotta go, but see, the thing is, when you trying to achieve greatness, right? Shit ain't gonna never be easy.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So you it's gonna be a roadblock. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hit a dead end, gotta turn around, you're gonna get to a split street, you have to go left, right, you know what I'm saying? You might have to create your own lane, but
it's never gonna be the perfect time.
Yeah, never. It ain't never gonna be a perfect time. You gotta make it. Like you said, you gotta make people make time for people they wanna be with, make the time for what you wanna do. And then at the end of the day, just know you got a support team. They ain't always gotta be there. But you know what I'm saying, you just know who really supports you too. You know what I'm saying?
That's how
they gonna jump on the bandwagon.
Oh yeah, no. Once I know that once it takes off, because I won't say if, because it is. Yeah. I have confidence in myself, regardless of how big it may be. When it takes off, I know that I'm gonna have to weed out a lot of people that trying to come into the bandwagon as it comes. But a lot of stuff. You just gotta play it smart and pay attention, because a lot of people will pretend like they want to be there for you, they want to be around, and in reality, it's like, where were you when I was going through all this, when I was building to this, when I was trying to get to this point? Where were you? So I know who's there for me now, and there's a couple of people that are starting to come around, but just keep your eyes open to it.
You gotta keep your eyes open. So tell me this. So I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. You see, like he got a level head, so I can't really just be as ratchet as I want to be. Because
I mean, wait a minute. It may sound educated, but I can't even.
Yeah, I know what I'll think about that. Yeah.
You ask your questions.
Yeah. Oh no. So, what do you think about?
Don't get him, D-Way. D-Way, don't get him.
Cause last night we were talking about some crazy, we were talking about some good shit. So tonight we're gonna go rap. So what? All right, we're gonna start down here. Threesome, yes or no?
Yeah.
A threesome is two. And let me clarify this: a threesome is 2 ladies and a male, or either 3 ladies.
What?
No, hell no.
Okay, no, I've heard that. No, I'm not, because they said if it's two males and a woman, they call it a train.
But
I mean, it depends on.
Is 2 males and 1 girl.
No.
And no, it is, bro. I'm gonna tell you the difference because everybody get it mixed up. Cause I don't really live this.
Hey, listen, you have an opinion.
No, it's not an opinion. It's a fact. 2 girls and 1 boy is a threesome. You feel me? Niggas lined up to hit a girl 1 by 1. That is a train. Yeah. That's what we used to do. He get the mouth, and it's a nigga behind him waiting on the mouth.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's what he waiting on the mouth. Everybody in the bathroom like this. Somewhere trying to get right, because they don't want their shit to look good. That's what it used to be. As soon as he get there, he come up. He do what he got to do, and he come up. And then he come up. That is a train.
Okay, so when I think of threesome, I'm thinking of like an intimate type threesome. So, what I'm saying is like, so in my mind, it's a male and 2 women, and this is why I say because, like you're right, a threesome can be 2 dudes and a girl, but the thing is, them 2, like in my mind, the 2 dudes don't interact at all. But see, when you have a threesome with a girl, when it's 2 girls and a male, everybody can interact with each other. You feel me?
I mean, it depends on the person now.
It depends on the person. I'm just telling you what in my mind. In my mind, it's me, 2 girls, and we're all interacting together.
That's your personal definition, but that's not the definition like worldwide.
I got Google.
He might be right though. It should be 3 people interacting, but I know we weren't interacting. We was just. So you might got me on that one though. You might be right though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, but I know everybody. So you said threesome. What about you?
It do
though, because all 3 of them got to be touching. That's a threesome. We all 3.
And you're right. And per Google. Asexual encounter involving 3 people.
You just gotta make sure you got 2 males who want to interact with each other. You just gotta make sure you got 2 males. You just gotta be one to be like,
But you act like it's outside of the realm of possibility.
It's not. The world that we live in now, anything is possible.
I'm just saying,
anything goes.
Straight men, we just saying a threesome would be that we would have to touch the other man as well. And that's not no threesome to us, is what we saying. Yeah. I mean, there is a threesome to us, and we're not touching the
other. That's a wakuzu. Right. So, threesome no for you?
I'd have to be like single, like completely single. But yeah, I feel like I could.
Hugh, what about you? You find you were saying something. You were saying why you say no to a threesome. Bad experience. Okay, so yeah.
So you didn't originally say no.
Hold on, clarify. Y'all take it out for clarify a little bit.
What was the bad experience? If y'all want to take y'all arms before y'all go there.
Okay, y'all my arms.
You gotta clarify, because I ain't never had one.
You need an arm?
Never.
I'll take one.
Oh yeah, you.
I'll get one.
Okay, go ahead. Take your time. Go ahead and do your thing. There's some stuff in there.
Okay, the reason why I say that is because girl can't even push.
Huh? Oh, you ain't trying to go down on a female.
And then I ain't even gonna go to the dude. I'm just push on that one.
Yeah. So you don't like orals? You don't want no oral sexual activity going on.
I mean, you gotta learn how to eat pussy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think? Do you,
But if it was somebody that could, if it was a female that could,
yeah.
so you would be.
Yeah, I would, but a bad experience or something.
so it's kind of like one
A
of
lot of
them.
people say bad experiences though. I do be
Yeah,
hearing it.
When does a woman know she's at the peak of her sexuality though? Because they always say men they just pumping and humping and shit. But when does a woman know she's at the peak of her sexuality? When does a woman know she has an orgasm and not just thinking she faking?
I couldn't tell you.
I
couldn't tell you.
I can't.
I genuinely could not tell you. I don't know.
I really know if she hit you back up or not.
That's true. That's true.
But then she may not know her. But then the thing is, like how.
Women don't be knowing. A lot of girls don't even be knowing when they be having orgasms.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they wouldn't know because they definitely know. But especially if you in like doing it yourself versus with somebody else, you know the difference. Like you can tell. You can tell.
What you think, Killer? Huh? You plead the fifth?
Yeah.
Oh, you crazy. Nah, I would know. 'Cause I was listening to a podcast the other day, and then like it was like the girl instructs the man on what to do, or let's say you instructing your partner what to do, and then they just do totally opposite of what you say. Like you be like, okay, that spot, and then you're like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna go left. You know what I'm saying? He want to do it, he want to do, she want to do something. Like, nah, you got to listen to your partner when you being sexually active with him, I believe.
Definitely, because a lot of the that's why women fake it, because either you're not paying attention to them or what their instructions, or you're just bad at it.
You just ain't hitting no shit.
So if you're not listening to your partner, it's not going to be a good experience for you.
Okay. Just want to just pick your brain about a few things. Just just one to see on this road to superstardom. It's a lot of things gonna be going on. Things gonna be thrown left and right. You gotta have a team to protect you, because it's so much. Like we got so much going on in the world now. We got people in court for a lot of different things, and we're not gonna speak on it, but there's a lot of stuff going on. It's some of your best songs ever created probably about to go under the jail, and people have different perceptions of it, different opinions of it, and we just gonna pray.
What you talking about, Lewis?
R. Kelly?
I'm trying to think.
Nah, Robert was he been going back and forth to court with a whole lot of things, and
Robert.
It's like, bro, it's just like mountains of shit, and you like, damn, bro, like they gonna try to bury this dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just mountains and mountains of people just coming out saying things, and it just seemed like they just took a whole 20-year span. They saying that, they were saying something about he was sleeping with boys and things of that nature. Or it's just a crazy thing like, oh, I'm mad at you, now you gotta go sleep with my homeboy. Like sex slaves and things of that nature. It's just a whole lot of shit that's coming out on court.
But do you think they lie? Do you think they're lying about it? Like, I mean, I'm just asking. Just because, like, it's a big deal. Like, that's a big accusation.
To be honest, I don't know what the hell going on. All I know is when they want you, they gonna get you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could talk about, Mr. Watson, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Watson likes getting massages, and now it's 40, 50 people saying, oh, well, he was sexually assaulting me, telling me to rub himself without a towel and stuff. But like, it's like, to me, I feel like what my man said last night, he was like, if it happened once, this anything in life, and you don't agree with it, you need to cut it off there, because it's going to continue to happen. Mm-hmm. And then you'll get fed up with it. And then once you get fed up with it, it turns into a whole different shitstorm. You feel me? So it's like, I'm sleeping with you and I'm paying you every time we sleep with each other. Then it's like, why am I paying you? Because we chilling. And then the day I stop, and then you go make an accusation about me. I think that's the right word. You know what I'm saying? Accusation. Accusation. I be over here sipping now.
I mean, when it's stuff like that, especially because there's so many that have come forward, I feel like some of them could possibly just be hopping on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
but when it comes to things of that severity, I tend to fall on the side of believing them rather than not believing them.
Yeah. Just
because with the Me Too movement, stuff like that, it was a lot of the times where it's people, they opened their mouth, they said something, and people didn't believe them, so it continued to happen. So when it comes to like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, some of them, I feel like with the fame.
She wants some good
I'm free.
Right.
I hate it.
When it comes to those, especially with the fame, people are chasing money. They're really chasing money. So they're like, oh, I can hop on this because this person said something. Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of mistakes that happen. Yeah. Stuff can happen, especially with the industry. People let the fame go to their head, but some stuff it can be further than what you think it is, and some stuff people just exaggerate and just to get the clout, get the money, because that's all they're after in the first place.
And then why y'all wait years later to say something?
Be like that. That's trauma because it's trauma in the community.
Yeah.
And people don't know how to deal with trauma. They don't know how, and it's outlets, but they don't want to seem like, not saying they're not a victim, but sometimes they don't want to be the whistleblower and things of that nature. And sometimes people think they can get over it, and then next thing you know, they start talking to a therapist or a counselor, and it brings up all this past stuff, and then they realize that it was wrong, and then they want to say something about it. So I don't think it should be a time limit on certain stuff like that. But I think that you should say something when it happens, because at the point now, it's like you build yourself up to be the best or whatever, and then somebody come try to tear you down. And there's so many people outside of our race who are still millionaires / maybe billionaires who've done the same thing, but they was able to get away. You feel me?
What I would say, that's a lot. That's what people say a lot. Like, say something when it happens. And a lot of the people with the Me Too movement, some of them don't even realize what happened to them, because it either happened so early on, or because of the trauma, they don't push it back so far. Yeah. They don't even know something happened to them until years later. When all this stuff done happened in their life, they're trying to figure out what's going on. They don't went to therapy and like, oh shit. Like,
or the manipulator was just that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the point where you're like, well, did it really? Okay, wait. Did that really happen?
Right.
You start questioning yourself or whatever. I don't think
so,
I really understand.
So to say something in the moment, it's hard. Yeah. Especially if you don't know, or if you think your life is in danger. So a lot of people don't come forward until years later. And that's just something that hits personal with home with me. But a lot of people don't know, or that's something that they're not ready to talk about because of PTSD or so much trauma that's going on. So when they come forward years later, like, why didn't you say anything then? I didn't know how.
Yeah, didn't know how to say it. Didn't know if he was going to believe me. It was someone older than me.
It's like you be scared to say something. You know what I'm saying? Or you say something and nobody listens.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part I hate.
You don't want your words to fall on deaf ears.
Right.
It's hard. I mean, it's kind of, because it's you know what I'm saying. It's very crazy in the community, especially the black community. Everything is in my house stays in my house. Things of that nature. So you don't want to. You better shut the fuck up. I can't lose this government assistance and shit like that. Hey, what up, whoop, this and that. But we gonna get off that. So y'all like, do y'all know Tory Lanez? We have to have some intellectual moments here. Y'all know who Tory?
I think it's gonna be different with our kids, because they know how spoken. We teach them differently and they see different. Feel what I'm saying? Like, they see it on TV. Like, somebody like, we weren't seeing that type of shit back then.
Law and Order, SVU, that's my show now.
She like SVU.
Now, so I think it's gonna change the mindset with the generation coming forward a lot. You feel me? They'll be more open about that type of shit.
Yeah. You're right about it. Hey man, we just hope for the best. We hope for the best. I was about to get to Tory Lanez. Y'all know who Tory Lanez is?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Tory Lanez and Megan? Outside of what happened, they have a restraining order. He don't need to be in the same building and shit. How do you feel that he cannot do shows if she's on the ticket?
It depends on if you believe that it happened or not.
No, we just saying we talking about the money aspect of it. Well, this nigga cannot go do a festival if she's on the show.
I don't like that because I feel like with that, I mean, it happened. Y'all have moved past it, because for what I've seen on social media, they ain't really talking about it too much anymore. So if you've moved past it, if you've moved past it, and y'all don't even have to interact with each other. Y'all don't even have to see each other. Y'all can put Megan Thee Stallion early on in the show, and then hours later, because they have multiple artists in these festivals, you can have them hours later. And then here comes Tory Lanez. Y'all don't have to interact with each other, and I feel like that's really that's getting into his bag, because they gonna book her before they book him, because with the industry and everything, they're going to side with the side that's going to keep their money. So if more people believe Megan Thee Stallion, then they're going to side with Megan Thee Stallion. That being with like the baby when he said what he said at his concert, a lot of festivals dropped them because a lot of the community is LGBTQ. So,
but did he ever say anything about LGBT?
He directly.
He said
anything directly towards.
He said suck a dick in the parking lot. That's what he
or
said.
Or people that are free from STDs, and I feel like it's because STDs, as far as HIV, is bigger in the LGBT community because of back in the day, people were doing it on the sneak tip and nobody knew, so they were just
they thought it was a gay disease, but it's a human disease.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna get on that because, like I said, they flag everything. You know, we get too sensitive. They flag on all that. What y'all think about damn, what I was about to say. So shout out to Future. He gonna do a Haiti relief concert or something like that. Like, well, I think all the benefits from his concert in Miami gonna go to Haiti due to they had like an earthquake and what else they had? The president got assassinated a while back. All kind of stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the third world. Do y'all watch the news? Do y'all watch CNN?
No. I'm mostly on streaming services. I'll be watching Netflix and stuff. I don't even have TV no more.
I was on the TV in the Bojack.
Yeah,
I don't even have time to watch TV.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, they pulling the troops out of Afghanistan and the Taliban is taking over. So, you know, a lot of stuff going on over there, a lot of politics, things of that nature. So, yeah, Cuomo stepping down in New York. You know, we're just gonna politic. But back to the music. What we got coming up? What month we in now? August going to September.
Leo,
so
baby.
We got Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, shout out to my son's birthday Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out to my son.
My birthday was on the 1st.
Yeah.
Shout out to me.
Shout out.
Leo, baby. Big LRB. Big third. Okay.
Yeah, big third. Stop playing.
Big LRB shit.
Because she's not one.
Hey, don't play with it. So look, we got 4 more months left in the year. So we got September, October, November, December. We got we in the last quarter. What you want to bang out this last quarter to get it? Like, how do you want to improve yourself this last quarter of the year going into 2022?
Personal wise, I have a couple of personal goals. I want to pay off my car because I have 2 cars, but one of them's paid off, one of them isn't. I want to pay off my car and I want to pay up my bills for the rest of the year so that whatever extra money that is coming in, I can really just push my music. I'm working on an album now. It's called This, That, and the Third. So with me and my music, I do different styles. So I try to sing on a song. You know, I'll make the little slow songs. I have my hype songs, and I have my emotional songs, which is where KEC stands for. So KEC stands for Keely, which is my name, E-Leak, which is my name backwards, and Simone. And that's basically the 3 personalities and 3 styles that I do with my music. So Keely is just the regular, you know, just any old song, you know, you can vibe to. E-Leak is the more up-tempo, hard, angry, like emotional, like, you know, hype songs. And then Simone is the more slow, intimate type songs, you know, and that's where my style comes from. So This, That, and the Third will be a mixture of all 3 of those different styles. And Simone.
I feel you. So you said Simone with a C?
Yeah.
So what is, how you spell it?
CYMONE.
Okay. I don't think I ever seen it like that.
That's my legal government name.
That's all that for me.
Not for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that for me shit? Like I still trying to get it. So it's like the for me. What's that? Like when they be like for me.
Yeah. It's putting emphasis on something.
Really, like you looking good, like, you know what I'm saying? You looking good, like it's a hair thing for me.
Yeah.
It's just putting emphasis on something you like it's the hair for me.
Yeah, like
it's the hair for me.
Okay.
It's the dreads for me. It's
okay,
the shoes for me.
Yeah.
Like I like your shoes. It's the shoes for me.
Yeah.
Damn, for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to find me some for me.
For me.
I need to find me some for me. Yeah, that's some for me. So okay, so goal is financially stable. Push the music. Get your name out there. Keep hitting these shows. Keep doing your thing. And really just pursuing your dream and not letting nobody come in between that. And then like I listening to you on this show, I want to bring you back. Also, I'm trying to get this girl to come on here. She's like a counselor or whatever. And we want to talk about mental health. So what I'm getting from y'all is like a lot of like, you know, y'all done went through a lot of things, identifying your mental health state, you know what I'm saying, with your stability and things of that nature. I'm glad that y'all done found a way, because a lot of people don't find a way and they're not here.
I feel like that's the reason why I'm in the place that I am, because I had a baby at 19. I'm 23 now. Yeah.
Baby?
Yes, I had a baby.
Oh, okay.
She's a beautiful little girl.
Yes.
But I feel like that a lot from my childhood and growing up, and then having a baby on top of it at 19. When I first moved out of my parents' house, I had my own apartment.
But wow.
And yeah, I went a little too wild, but
Damn.
ended up having a baby. But it put me in a mindset to where I'm not better than anybody, but it put me in a mindset to where I'm above a lot of the things that people do at my age, because at 23, people are out there sleeping with a bunch of people. They're out here partying, clubbing. They have a part-time job doing whatever just to pay their phone bill. They still live at home with their parents. Me personally, I have a kid to take care of. I have a house I rent a house for my daughter. I work 6 to 7 days out the week, but I'm not doing music. If I'm having a good week, it's 5 days a week. Yeah. But my focus has just been being better for her. And so with a lot of the things that I've gone through just in growing up, it just like, I realized a lot of the stuff that what I was mentally dealing with, what I was physically dealing with, things that I've gone through in my childhood that I want better for my daughter. And so a lot of that is what pushed me to be a better person and to be different. Because there's a lot of things, like my mom and my dad, they did the best they could. They were awesome parents. My dad made sure he was always in my life, and people can't say that. Yeah. Their dad wasn't really in their life. My dad made sure he was at every basketball game, every softball game, every soccer game, every song that I was leading at church. Like, he was there.
Shout out to him.
Right.
Shout out to your dads.
All the dads out there. But it made me just they set the standard of what set the standard for what I wanted from my daughter. What is it? D Nasty, that's your brother, ain't it?
My mama was like, you burned up all my baby, man. Nah, I'm really shout out. He is a great person, man. Great person.
But it just set the standard for what I see in life. But there's a lot of things that they didn't know, and things that would affect me in my adult life. Yeah. And so I had to learn from those experiences. Like, with my mom, she did the best she could. She was a great mother, but it was a lot of things emotionally that I've come, especially like relationships. Like, we talk about the 5 love languages. I realized that mine is a mixture of all 5 of them, but it's more physical touch for me, just because, like, as a child, I was very clingy. I wanted to be up under you all the time. So, like, I would want to give my mom random hugs. I wanted to be under her, and she wasn't really with that. You know, she was like, don't touch me. I'm like, I don't feel like being bothered right now. Go play in your room. And so when it comes to relationships, when I deal with relationships, I find myself being more physical. Like, I want to be touch you all the time. It's like I had to have some kind of from sleep. I had to use that sleep. Some people their love language is not physical touch. It's acts of service or it's quality time, and so they're not really into the physical touch. So I had to learn different ways of expressing my emotions and expressing how I felt without physical touch. So I had to learn how to do acts of service or to spend quality time, because sometimes I be forgetting. I ain't even gonna lie. I be forgetting people exist sometimes.
Oh, Lord.
You just opened the whole door in my head. And I'm just thinking like, dang, my mom didn't want to hug me. Like, damn, this house so nasty. I be so Philly mouth. Like, dang. Yeah, love language shit. I gotta.
There's a couple of books on it. They have different types of books. There's like in marriage as a single person, love languages as with your children.
Really like people is not like this though. Like for real though, I really felt that people is not really touchy like this.
Yeah, and I had to learn. I learned that the hard way. Cause I can be very touchy feely. Like you can just be sitting there watching a movie, and I have to have some part of me just because it's a little pinky.
It took my old lady forever to let me rub her feet while we watch TV or something. Yeah. She just be like, why you rub my feet? I'm like, we lay up. You feel me? Like,
I work with you. Okay.
I'm about to
look
start.
at her.
Just text me with my foot.
You ain't just like no rub. You know, it might just be like a leg right here. And I might just be like, you know.
Just rub the leg a little bit because it's sad right there.
Like, dang.
Y'all stupid.
It's a whole vibe.
It's a whole
vibe.
I'm about to start rubbing my girl feet, man. I'm gonna start rubbing her. She working hard. I'm gonna start rubbing her feet.
You gotta rub her feet.
Get
You
some
rub
more.
her feet. They be like,
Okay.
you gotta do things people not gonna do.
Yeah.
You feel me? I promise you. A nigga with 50 million ain't gonna be trying to rub nobody's feet. Nigga come right up under his girl and be like, I rub my feet.
Hey, a nigga that ain't with your girl, a person that ain't with your significant other, they always gonna say what they gonna do. They gonna always assume what they can do for your person that you ain't doing. It's just part of the game. That's a whole nother subject though. When he on the HTG podcast, when anything goes, like I said, we like to be ourselves, have fun, and drink. Also, we like to thank everybody for being here. We like to give our flowers while people are here. Look, Keith's about to go rub his feet. You gonna make me go, I gotta rub some feet and go from there. Shout out my boy Hugh had dipped out before certain things. He got things to do with, man. Listen, what we got here. We got some HTG Podcast. Anything go t-shirt for y'all, man. You feel me? Y'all just want to show our love and gratitude, so we just pay with it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Get this one to Hugh.
Thanks.
Yeah, get that one to Hugh.
I got shoes that
Tell,
match.
and then, tell him I need to holler at him. Y'all said he DJing like that. I think I got a gig for him. It might be a
I
little
think he said he was at Bucks a couple of nights ago.
now.
He was buck.
Mhm.
Okay, that was up.
He done been at a few Johns up in the video.
Okay.
Kentucky from
Jones up here. Few Jones up here.
Okay, feel it.
All right, man. That's what it is, man. It's all love. Like I said, Cash Out, man. You got anything on your mind? Kill, you got anything on your mind?
No, I'm straight chilling.
They
Anybody
said you got
else?
something on your mind?
Anybody else?
You got anything on your mind?
No, just big ups to you, sis. You know what you trying to do. Like, I love your vibe. It's dope.
I appreciate it.
Check out Third.
Yeah, make sure.
Third.
This, that, and the third. D1, you got anything on your mind, brother?
Coming on the way.
Nah, man, I'm just chilling. You feel me? Laid back.
Laid back, cooling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
man.
always.
But yeah, I do. Shout out to my niece. You know.
Yeah.
Third. You know. Go check out.
Big Third.
Big Third. You know.
Yeah.
My music, for what is out, is on every major streaming platform. So Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that.
Okay, that's what's big.
Just type in D3rd.
THE 3RDKEC.
Y'all get into it before I get to it. Before I get into it. Look, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna run around the room real quick. We're gonna start with Killer KJ. We're gonna give out our Instagrams and our socials, go all the way around the room, come back with y'all. And then goddamn, we're gonna arm it up and goddamn participate in the rest of the night. We got what's that, Wednesday? We got Wild Out Wendy with Wednesday over here. They about to come in, so I gotta get clothes and stuff ready. You feel me?
Oh!
Kill it!
I am on Instagram. Y'all can find me at _KAE_JAYY.
Yo, it's your boy Cash Out. You can find me on Facebook at Cash Out Keys, Instagram Cash Out _Keys Fold, Snapchat Cash First Always, Twitter HTG Podcast, Cash Out Keys Fold.
Gang. Let's tell where they can find you at, baby.
Oh, it's me, Shanti7 on IG.
Shanti7.
How you spell it?
It's me, Shanti.
It's me, Shanti. Okay.
It's me, Shanti, CHNTI. All right. D1, where they can find you at, my brother?
And you can find me on IG at ThereYouGo25. We'll be at Facebook. Don't worry about that.
No case.
Snapchat, there you go, 85.
85.
How to go from 25 to 85.
You know, switch it up.
Had to switch.
Legal problems, you know.
Legal problems?
I All right, we're gonna start with you, young lady. Where they can find you at?
Find me on Facebook, Quarter Covington, Instagram, Quarter Covington, Snapchat, big_quarter24.
Big quarter.
Big quarter.
Big quarter.
My brother, where they can find you at?
You can find me on IG at Rocco Photon at ROKKO 4X Photon. That's it.
Photon.
Yeah.
You can get it out one more time for me?
And of course, on Instagram, you can find me at THE3RDKEC, the third KEC. On Facebook, I have a fan page, so it's the third. I don't think KEC is on there. I gotta work on that. But Snapchat is Keely KEELE_8014. Follow.
Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share. You feel me? Support. That's what we want. Support. We're gonna have to get us a 6, 7, and 8. Support. Rule. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy SB Hot Starters, Instagram, Facebook, HTG Podcast, Instagram, HTG Podcast, Facebook. And then it's HTGpodcast.buzzsprout.com. That's going to take you to all the audio and all the visuals. Make sure you hit that link tree in the bio so you can go everywhere you need to go to hear some of the greatest content ever created. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, look, we in Greenville, South Carolina. You did. Hey, 6'4" shit. William shit. Big 4 shit. 4 times shit. Third
Big
shit.
864.
Stop playing with me.
You already know. Quarter. Big quarter shit.
Big
You know
quarter.
what I'm saying? Big quarter. And if you don't know how to do something big quarter don't like, you got to get out the door. But you already know.
Definitely.
Cash out. Gang. HTG Podcast. With anything go. We out, baby.